All right, so we're gonna review Drop Dead the Cabin. I'm gonna do a voiceover of the game I just played with my 9-year-old daughter, Micah. And there are one of 3 test sites that it can randomly select. This one chose mines, which is great because I wanted the most difficult one. So you start off in this living room. There are 2 guns available to start. And we're looking and just gathering ammo first. And trying to find the guns. Sometimes they're upstairs. You start off with 10 research points on your wristwatch, which you can use to open doors. That one took 5. And then the rest you'll get by killing zombies. So that door takes 45. Gonna go back in here. Currently, we're just looking for bullets. One of us has a pistol, the other a revolver. I was showing this map. There's the battery, there's the generator. You have to keep both of those things going so the beacon knows to come get to the helicopter can come get you. It shows the mines. That's that symbol of the axes and picks and stuff on the bottom left. So it's out the front door of the cabin and to the right is showing how the map works. So yeah, that's the front and to the right. So we'll have to turn around and go out the living room door. So I could open up this door to the kitchen. There's some milk in there usually. So we already know which site was chosen for us at the beginning of the game. We already know where we're going to have to run. We're looking around for milk. I like to keep that in my left holster on my belt. You got 2 spots on your belt and you got 2 spots on your back for long things. So like an axe is a short thing, it can go in the belt. A bat, for example, can go on the back. So a milk is a revive. You can drink it. You could feed it to your teammate if your teammate's trying to die. One thing I found, if you stay close to each other, when one of you starts to die, like you'll know, you're like turning, like things are turning gray and like red and the music changes. You can high five each other real quick with your open hand. And then, well, I don't know how else you'd high five, but like I kind of drop whatever's in my hand and I open my hand and high five them. And then it brings back half their life. Then at that point, they could drink a milk and get the rest or start shooting again and then get that back. So you go push that button that I just pushed on the computer right there, and that starts it. So we were just checking everything out and gathering supplies. So my favorite place to go first is upstairs. I like to go upstairs. I like to park it right there because as long as that door behind me remains closed, they can't come in and get me. And I don't need to open that door unless maybe the fuel cell's in there. So these fuel cells are these neon, really cool looking cells, and it takes a total of 3 to finish before you can win the game. One's in the house. So all those goo right there, like that goo up the wall where I'm showing, that's one of the places it might be. So it kind of gives you an indicator with the goo. So I was walking over there to show you it takes 45 to open that door. Where I pointed in the sky, a ladder actually will come down. And boom, 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 the ladder will come down. I can manually climb it with both hands and then get up into that room if I think the fuel cell's in there, which it could be. But I have a kind of a little cheat thing I do to look and see if it's in the bathroom first. So headshots get you double research points. So you always want to try to do headshots. My shooting was really off when I started this one. My kids was probably better than mine. So we're gathering research points on our watch. It's smart to let them kind of come all the way in through the window rather than shoot them up there because some of them drop ammo. And you want them to drop ammo because you want your ammo thing to be full. You could just, it just kind of sucks it up into the pouch, which I love. And because I've been playing a while, I play the other mode, which I'll talk about in a different, the home invasion mode, which everything happens in one room. And it's like mixed reality, so you can like see your actual room. That's very cool. People think you can't play it on the 2. I play on the 3, but which you could see the room in color. But if you play the other mode, home invasion, on the 2, you still see the room in mixed reality. It's just black and white and not as crisp. but it's still super enjoyable. So highly suggest this game whether you have a 2 or 3. Oh, and if you play the home invasion, the one where everything comes to the one room, on the even on the 2, it's not that the game's in black and white. The game's fully animated. It's just your real room. You see it through the cameras in like black and white-ish. But the graphics are perfect. I peeked around. Oh, no, I didn't peek around yet. So I went through that kitchen right there. And I was like, let me peek through the bathroom. And I was like, oh, I see that fuel cell right there. So now I know where the one in the house is. Bam. So I don't have to waste my research points that I get from killing zombies on opening up random doors. I know which door I need next. And there's the battery door on the left. So it comes in waves, like the wave stopped. And I could, it kind of dings and gives you a little break. And then you can run and do like a real quick task and then run back to wherever you feel safe, which for me right now is in the roof, in the ceiling. What is it called? In the attic. Yeah. So anyway, I got my level high enough doing the home invasion that I can hold 200 bullets. One of the perks is being able to hold more bullets and stuff. So 200 is max. And your guns work better, have better effectiveness, better everything. Even manual weapons like hitting things with a pot or a pan or a shovel have better resiliency. Ooh, those things are fast. Kill those ones on sights. The runners and the exploders. See, those are those runners. Those quick things. Alien looking things. I could see my teammate get hit. So yeah, headshots for the win. I did not need to go upstairs and use that ladder. So something that I was thinking during the video. So there's a way outside, like if you're outside the house, you can actually climb up a ramp and you could peek in that room. The one I said I used the ladder for up there. You could peek in the room and you could see if the glowing fuel cell is in there. But I use the teleport mode to move. If you'll notice, I'm putting like a weird, like a dot arc, like dot, 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 and it pulls me over there real quick. I use that because if I use that just slide through space movement like my daughter is right there, I get super motion sick, can't even handle myself. So I'm so thankful for the developers for putting teleport in the game. And that way I can actually play it. But anyway, the only downside I found on the teleport really is when I'm trying to if I'm climb up the outside of the house and then I'm trying to get down, it doesn't like to let me put a dot so easily to get down. So I notice it's a lot of effort to get down off the house. So I don't care. I would rather, if I peek around and see that the fuel cell's not in that bathroom, I don't care. I'll try that thing upstairs with the ladder. I'll waste the research points. I really don't care. But I don't want to get stuck on the outside. See, but I knew it was there because I peeked. Throw it on my back. See what's in there. It's ammo. I don't need it right now. Maybe I do. Forgot how I did it in this game. Did I open it? Oh, I remember what happened. It wouldn't let me open it even though I did have the research points. That was like a weird glitch. I had like 16. Yeah, and just no reason. I needed it more later anyway. So we're going. I realize I need to put it on the generator, which zombies try to knock it off the generator. Take it off. I kept reaching for it and grabbing nothing. There, grabbed it off my back. So see how the lights came on? That's how you know it's working. Both the battery on the opposite side of the house, out that door actually, is working. And you've got fuel on the generator. That means that the helicopter knows that it needs to come get you. It's trying to find you. It can see your signal. And you have to go through 3 fuel cells, which are 5 solid minutes apiece. But the zombies try to knock it off. And you've got to locate all 3. It's like super fun. But, yeah. So I really do like to stay upstairs. Everyone has like a technique on how they survive this game and win. I stay upstairs. That's just what I do. And as long as that door behind me is not open, then things aren't running through there. But there's some ammo and stuff. Pretty much every door you open, you'll get some ammo. Sometimes a possibility of a really good gun, so maybe I miss out by not opening a little bit more. This time I didn't get the machine gun. I love when I have the machine gun. It's my favorite. But I didn't get it this time because I didn't open everything everywhere, sheds everywhere. So I don't know where it is. So there's my little teleport dot, which people have told me when I'm playing in the game with them, they're like, oh, it's so weird. You just keep popping up. I'm like, well, that's how I do. So this is how to get to the battery. Never run around outside of the house. There's some sort of a tiny gate thing and another door. So you got to just slam it back in. That's it. So now the battery's working. The lights are still on. We're good. But anyway, if you're trying to walk the perimeter of the house, I just walk through the house because it's easier for me to know where I am now. Pretty much I win this game every time. It's a 45-minute run. Unless somebody's doing all these weird hacks, then they can knock it out in like 21 minutes. But I don't do hacks. I play regular. So, oh, and there was a ladder there to on top of the building, which I don't want. So they've knocked off my generator while I left, and it alerted me. It said something like in the game, the lights came back on. I love this game. Even just watching it is fun again. Oh, goodness. All right. So what are we running around doing? I'm trying to remember. I like to open that. I remember I was standing there. Oh, yeah, and I had almost enough, and I was telling my kid, just kill one thing, and we'll have enough research points to get in. Preferably headshot, since it's like double, I think. Come on. Come on, come on, kill one thing. I'm just like, yeah, chop. Okay. Oh, I'm getting hit somewhere. Oh, things are starting to turn gray. You can still just survive another few seconds or start killing stuff and it'll put you back together. I mean, you'll come out of that danger type of zone. Yeah, I started to really mess up there. But it's okay, I end up pulling it back. Or high five. Oh, I think did we have to high five? Yep, we were high fiving to bring each other back because we're both going gray. Because it'll stop you from being able to move or even grab your own milk to save yourself if you're too far gone. So at that point, you must have a high five. Both of us were messing up. So what you're gonna do is this is my favorite spot. So it's tiny. These huge ones that do these spitballs, which we call spitters. The spitters can't get you in here. They're unable to spit through this, I guess, which I'm very comforted by. These huge big guys are unable to get through this tiny door. They can only run through doors they could fit through. There's something in there, I don't remember if the box showed it was health or ammo. I think it was health. Oh yeah, health and a bunch of milks. So I keep one on you at all times because you will need it. I honestly keep the guns in my hands. My preferred thing is to have two guns, one in each hand. The machine gun, because it only shoots one at a time, and some sort of a pistol in the other hand, which is my main gun. The thing about, and the machine gun uses different set of bullets. You got like 4 sets of bullets on you. Rifle, the Uzi bullets are the same as the regular. Machine gun bullets, rifle bullets, and shotgun. Shotgun is just terrible for me. It's slow. You only get a total of about 16 to 30 ammo. That's my least favorite gun. I don't take that one unless there's nothing else. Let's see. What am I doing here? It's kind of dark. So they knocked the battery. So I'm going to go pop that back in. Super easy. I don't like that ladder over there. I don't climb the house. No reason for me to. So at that point, I think I was telling her, hey, we can come peek through the shed and see if our cell is in here. I don't remember if it is or not. Let's see if I can see. I was like, I don't know. Did I see it? Is that why I opened it? If not, then we'll just get ammo. Yeah, I did. Or either I saw it or realized it was in there after, but I was super excited to find it on my first shed. So one fuel cell is always in the house somewhere, the cabin, right? the next fuel cell is always in a shed. It could be the one I'm standing in right here, my favorite shed. It could be one of those like up on the hill. Don't quote me on this. There are either a total of 3 or 4 sheds. And that's the one that I have a hard time finding. I always have a hard time finding the fuel cells in the sheds unless it happens to give it to me the first or second one I look. And then I'm like, oh, thank goodness. So the fact that we've already gotten to this close to the beginning of the game was just stellar. So I've got it on my back. We're just parking it in here waiting for the one to be up, which like I said is a total of 5 minutes as long as they haven't knocked it down, because then that'll add, because it'll still be a total of 5 on. What was I saying earlier? I forgot. So it could randomly select 3 different test sites. Now we know from if you stand too close to the wall, they'll like claw through. So like I kept telling my kid, get back from the wall, a little too close. Any of the walls. Okay, so they're starting to mess with stuff. It's starting to go a little bit darker, which the generator actually was done. One of those is those spitters out there. I saw it. Yeah, so, but I'm not worried about it now. I'm telling her, cover me while I pull this off. And then I go back to there and we park it for a little bit because we need to just get enough research points. And again, they're dropping ammo. We need to get enough research points to enter the test site. And one of the things we have to do before we enter the test site is get through the front of the cabin. Ooh, that hit her pretty good. So, which is another door we have to open just through the cabin. So the mines is going to be through the cabin, front door, and up the hill to the right. Now, what was I doing here? So out of the 3 test sites, mines is the most complicated. So there's the front door. I need to get out there and go all the way to the right to find mines. Now, the other 2 choices are that it might randomly select you. So when you finally win the game, I mean, after you've gotten all 3 on there, and the things showing about 95%, you can make a run for it. Get out the house and up the hill, and the helicopter will save you. What was I going up here for? I guess I'll just have to see. Looking for ammo or something. I think we had like barely any. But anyway, so the other 2 possible test sites where you're going to find your last generator, because remember you found one in the house, one in a shed, don't know which, that's part of the game to figure out, and one in the test site. So there's the radio tower is one of the potentials, which we didn't get selected for, and that one I find the easiest. Actually, I get to the radio tower and then it gives me instructions like either kill all the specimens, which is kill all the zombies, or find these weird buttons and push them all. I can never find the buttons. These people told me, oh, if you look at your wristwatch, the perimeter of the wristwatch is like a what do you call it? Around the dial is a compass, and it's kind of pointing you in the direction. I don't care. I tried to follow it. Nothing. I could not find those stupid buttons. My kid found one on accident. We couldn't figure out how to push it. But it gave a 5-minute countdown total at that test site once we were there. And it just said, you got 5 minutes to complete the task of pushing all the buttons. We didn't find any of the buttons. And then the thing said, you failed, you were not successful at this part of the mission, yet you remain alive. And then it opened up the trunks we needed to, the cases, and it gave us what we needed, which was the fuel cell. And one time when I did succeed, it gave me a cool machine gun in the case next to it. However, that time when I guess I failed it, I don't think it gave me one of the things I wanted, because there were 2 cases. Anyway, on the stone circle, I've done it once. Sometimes it says, basically kill everything, kill all the specimens. Sometimes it says remain in the circle and protect the circle from zombies. So, by killing them. So it just depends. That one wasn't too bad either. But the mines, I was really glad to get selected for that one and be able to show y'all, because it gets deeply confusing to me. I get lost in there, and that was something I was very frustrated by. So let me go hit that battery one more time, and then we're going to take off. Which, 2 Too many locked doors around the perimeter. I don't want to waste. So we're just going straight out through the cabin. I never walk the perimeter of it. All right, so we're going straight. See, that's the exit, the eventual exit, just straight out the door and straight. Well, that'll open when you're about to win the whole game. But anyway, I was trying to grab some ammo or some life or some unknown box or whatever. I love those question mark boxes. Sometimes there's a cool gun in there. The developers are actually really cool about listening to our suggestions, and someone suggested a mystery box with guns or something weird, and so I love that. I love mystery boxes. So this is the place where I needed to go to get to the, I guess, to the mines, but I wasted some research points having to open that door. At least I think I had to open that door. I kind of think I could have gone a different way and not have to open that door, like through there. But this is what we chose. All right, so, and I could go try to hide in that shed, but I just don't want to waste more research points getting in there. 110, I don't know why I tried it, because we didn't have enough. So we're just going to fight for a little bit until we get enough, and our backs are to the door, which is fine. It'll start to open when it needs to. Ugh, I'm getting hit. There it goes. I'm trying to get out of there. And here we enter the mines. You'll see me get lost a little. Now, someone gave me this very valuable thing. They said, go down to the right on the way down. Down, right, down, right, down, right, down, right, down, right, down, right. Almost the whole way. There's only one time when that doesn't check out toward the bottom. And so that's when I get a little lost. But I was getting lost everywhere before someone said that. And then they told me up, left, up, left, up, left, up, left when you're trying to get out. Which again checks out except for the one spot. And I did talk to the developers about making a suggestion saying, please, for the love of all things good, put arrows in the mine so I can not get so lost while they're trying to kill me. It stresses me out. I love like the colors of these, the hot pinks and the greens and the purples and the 80s aesthetic, and the music's really good. And it's really nice, actually. So we're just shooting stuff. Thankful my kid is good at this. Like, she can hang. So I'm going down to the right. Notice I could have gone left, but went right. Went right. So they're still doing drops, but since there's kind of like murky water, it's hard. You can't see where they are. So I just try to hover over like where they died to put my teleport dot. One thing I love about that darn teleport dot, if I can choose right where I see ammo and then just teleport there, and it automatically sucks up into my pouch. Oh, and one thing I didn't say, in the settings, you can choose to have your voice chat active, and then you're talking to these people that you're playing with just clear as day. You can play and get like a random person selected to be your partner, or you could invite friend. And so normally I play with my kid, or there are a couple people that I play with, just online. And so, what was I gonna say? And in the settings, I set it for pouch reload. You could do arcade style reload every time you need to reload. You could just grab the ammo and do a manual reload if you choose that. But I always choose pouch reload because I like to, honestly, my favorite position, 2 guns, 1 in each hand, and then just, hold it to the pouch, and while I'm shooting with the other one, hold it to the pouch while I'm shooting with the other one. But, so what was I opening there? Some milk, which I always gotta keep on the side of me, just because I get all insecure without it. So, I saw them doing some drops. And also, you can share ammo with your partner. You can just reach from your box and from your pouch on your belt and grab it. And you could select which, but I'm not good at that yet. I noticed that it seems to select whichever ammo of the gun that I'm holding. So I kind of just make sure that I'm holding just the gun, that I'm trying to get that ammo out, and then I just start pulling it out and throwing it toward her. So I see pouch, yeah. And if I get close enough to it, it'll just droop, but that one didn't, so I just snatched it. I think at some point you'll see me get lost. I think I was confused. I was like, come on over here. Oh no, what are we doing? See, because at some point you have to go up a little bit. It's just a mess. Mines need arrows. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. This was fun. This wasn't the place where we started to die. We're gonna get there soon, though. We were roughing it. What was I trying to get out of there? A mystery box. I was hoping there was a cool gun. And I don't know. Let's see. Does she have the Uzi yet? Yes. So I gave my daughter the Uzi. See, the machine gun, which I wish I were able to show you, but I never got it. I didn't open enough. I'm sure it was in a shed somewhere. The machine gun does shoot one bullet at a time, like awesomely, and it uses its own ammo, its own separate ammo. So if I am holding that one and the pistol, I'm using two different types of ammo. I'm not running out of just one ammo, versus if I'm using like two pistols, then I'm using the same type of ammo. So that's kind of the position that she's in. The Uzi we're both starting to get hit terribly. The Uzi, they were just pouring, and so the Uzi, and she's turning gray. We're high-fiving, we're desperate. They're still coming. I'm like, get the gun, get the high five, blah blah blah. I don't even know what was happening, and the game was telling us high five your teammate. Oh, we were just, it was a mess. I didn't think we'd get that under control. Then the big guy came out to just add insult to injury. I said, girl, get that Uzi and just go. Because I gave her the Uzi really just to mostly use for the big guy or emergencies. This was hella emergency. So we finally get high five because we went black and white. It was just so messed up. I was like, you know what? There's ammo in here. And we are dying using ours. And there's something in there, maybe, that mystery box. It was a bunch of ammo. I was happy. So yeah, so she'll pull out. So here's what I was saying. The Uzi uses the same bullets as the regular bullets. So if you have pistol or a revolver, is using the same type. But the difficult part of the Uzi is it shoots out bunches at a time, like drr, drr, drr. It's shooting out tons at a time. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with that gun because, yay, in an emergency, it just opened that door for us because we killed everything and then went over there and stood by it. That was how it opened. And so I love the Uzi for emergency, but new people will spit out all their bullets and be like, I don't have any ammo, save me. It's funny because I play with one guy who keeps accidentally dropping his guns, but it's like comical to both of us at this point. Like he'll lose them. He'll be like, uh-oh, I just realized I lost my guns again. Or like they'll be in here in the water and like there's no way we could get them. So I'll either share one or protect him or he's standing behind me with like a shovel and a bat. It's like hilarious. But you got to be careful not to just accidentally drop your guns and think they're going to fall into your belt. You have to actually kind of set them there, which is fine. So I still don't have the fuel cell. We're still working on it. We still got to get all the way down. It's like the mines take forever. If you get the radio tower, it's nothing like this. It's so easy. You just get there, do the thing, leave. Oh, and she was saying she had like one bullet left. I was like, girl, let me toss. Oop, wrong one. That's what I meant. Like it's hard to grab some of them or choose the right one. So I was like, let me toss you out tons of bullets. And the other thing is she has not played nearly as much as I do, and I'm super impressed. I mean, the kid is 9 years old, and she's like so good at this, and she can definitely hang. So it opened the test site for the mines. Just the mines are this complicated. None of the other two test sites, but I'm glad I made a video on the most complicated one. So these are what's going to open. One has a gun, which it's lame because it's a shotgun, which is slow and only has a few ammo. It's not the machine gun like it's in there sometimes. But our fuel cell is there. And so, and it announced the instructions. It said, kill all specimens. Sometimes those things right there, that looks like a little camera on a tripod. Where is it at? I'll probably turn around and show it. But sometimes those little camera on a tripod thing, like it'll announce your task is to defend that right there, that camera thing. Your task is to defend that thing. There are 3 of them and they've got these red rays coming from them and you're like, what? And the zombies are trying to hit it and it'll announce that the task is to defend them and not let the zombies kill it. So you've got to kill all the zombies, but you got to keep, you're watching one, your partner's watching the other and guarding it. And it's a little bit chaotic. I really, really much prefer the kill all the specimens, that assignment is good. But either way, you kill whatever it is, whether or not you pass the task, got all the buttons. This one has a go in all the sheds and get the buttons too, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So it did not tell us to do that this time, which is great because I did not want that assignment, and it would have ended up telling me you failed this part of the mission, yet you remain alive, and then open my box anyway. So I don't care what it tells me the mission is. Just give me that fuel cell that's in that tank, that case. So at the test site, when it gives you your little mission or whatever, which kill all the specimens in this one, it does put like, I think it's a 5-minute countdown. And so it's telling you, you have 4 minutes left, you have 3 minutes left, you have 2 minutes left, you got 21 seconds left. And you could also look at your watch on your left hand, and that shows you how many minutes you have left too. So let's see. All right, so a couple more, and it shows you, oh, you've killed 24 out of 40 or whatever. So we're just like, yes, come on, hit the time and just let us leave with this thing. So yeah, we're just getting everything. Hey. Yeah. It's cool when if you have your gun all the way loaded and those things are jumping off the roof and you can shoot them midair. It's like exhilarating. This whole game is really, it's just amazingly made. Just a couple little quirks. Yeah, and it would be like absolute perfection. Which really probably my main problem with this is the getting lost in the mines. And just wanting arrows in there. That's probably my only real complaint currently. Because and probably better tutorials, because it just feels too hard. And I feel like they'd be able to keep people, and people would know that this is not impossible. How fun to be able to beat a whole game of something in 45 minutes. You know, with such adrenaline and all this type of stuff. It's honestly so much fun. And teamwork, a lot of good communication. Hey, you good on ammo? Hey, did you need this drop? You know, the drop of ammo. Hey, when the zombies drop them, or you see a box. Oh, so I told her, she knows the drill. Yep. And if I have just one manual gun, just the pistol or revolver, I will teleport away from that thing and then shoot. Teleport away from it, shoot, or try to get into a tiny, probably those doors that can't get in on that shed. If I needed to, I'd probably try to run in there, but I mean, little baby girl's got the Uzi, and so and I'm like, that shotgun, that's lame. That's what I wanted right there. Boom. I mean, I'll take a shotgun. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, but it's not my favorite gift horse. All right, so after you've gotten your things, run back up the mines again. Which is like, really? We did all that stuff with the mines and now we've got to go back through again? Which, you know, like I said, arrows on the walls. At the time of this recording, which is April 18th, 2024, there are none. If you happen to see them, it's because someone heard me. If they happen to put them later, but as of now, we're roughing it. I mean, it's still really fun though, and it's clearly still beatable. I beat this game like pretty much every time now, but sometimes there's a little spot where I'm worried, like you saw earlier where we're desperately high-fiving, look like we're playing patty cake fight for our lives. But that's okay. Builds character. So yeah, we're back to this. Put your back to a wall, as long as it's not one of those shed walls where they can kind of reach through and scratch, but but this type of like a real wall, you could put your back to it and safer, obviously. Oh yeah, something was hitting me. Yeah, and I think I pistol whipped that one so he popped back. So you could pistol whip them, which you just, you know, hits them, but they don't die until, you know, you actually shoot them. There was one point in this game today, toward the end, where I'm like, girl, we got one bullet. I have one bullet. She's like, well, I have none. I was like, oh my God. So we had to Oh my gosh. So we had to go to, see, that door is going to open and let us through kind of a little bit of a shortcut, I think. But after we kill everything and then stand real close to the door. All right, so pop through. These colors are so fun. I read somewhere that the creators are all like fans of like Stranger Things, you know? So that's why they did like the 80s aesthetic, and the music was chosen the way it was. It just kind of gives that vibe. Everything glows. Hot pink blood, neon, everything. And I like it because it doesn't look, I mean, it's violent, but it doesn't look too violent. Oh, and also I was going to add, there's a mode with less violence. Like you can choose no gore, not violence, but like less gore, no gore, regular gore. And my kid plays it on no gore, so I don't even think it shows all that hot pink blood on hers. But I'll take it because I think it's pretty. Never thought I'd say that about killing zombies, but okay. Bam. Yo. Alright. So we're trying to go up and out to the left. That was a little rough. Whatever happened there. To the left, to the left, to the left. Alright. And it only just doesn't work out like one place. Where is it at? I was like, oh, I think she had said she dropped her gun or something. I was like, girl, we gotta find it. What'd she drop? Oh, or maybe I was just giving her ammo there. I was like trying to give ammo. It's like, kid, take your stuff. But I'm having to like drop it by her. It was pitiful. So at least we had a break. Keep grabbing the wrong one because I still haven't mastered that. Choose which one. But I know I just need to give her regular bullets for that pistol and that Uzi, since they take the same. So I think I give her half of mine just to try to even it out. And then we had already opened that container, so we're going this way. And then I started to recognize, I think, the correct way. Yeah, once I saw that light, I was like, oh, that light right there in the thing, that was like, oh, okay, I know I'm at the right spot. So they block it again, but they'll open it when you start to go. And then, yeah, those things are like, have signs on them, like blah, 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 this way, blah, blah, this way. And I know I could get in that shed. I think I do. I think I was like, girl, we need ammo desperately. We probably got enough things for that. Let's go. Did I that time? Maybe I didn't. I remember changing my mind at least once or twice here. Yeah, I think I did. It's like, let's go. Because they were on a quick break, so I was like, do we get down to the generator? Do we see what's in here? I wanted that machine gun so badly because that would allow me to access another 230 ammo, which I was holding yet. Well, at least I got the milk. There was another gun. Neither of us took it because we each had 2 guns. Okay, I opened up whatever that was for more ammo. I'm thankful for that. And then there wasn't much good in there, so just go ahead and go. And then I was like, girl, we still got a second to try to run down this hill and get back to our good shed and get the thing on the generator, because you know they knocked off our other one before it was, or it was out, I don't know. And then I was like, wait, is that another? I got confused. And I was like, okay, wait, there's another box, which we desperately need, whatever. It's such a good system. I like that. And it was ammo. I was like, oh. So grabbed a couple of those. Try to cover her. Anytime someone opens up a box or is digging in a box, just cover them. It's just the polite thing to do. Because they got their back turned. And she's like poking them with a pitchfork. I was like, why do you like all those tools? She's fun. All right, so then it said generator this way or whatever. It gave us a little sign right there. So then I was like, oh, the house is right there, so close. Yes, please and thank you. So I'm going straight to my generator. I told her head toward that little baby cabin, that good shed that I like. Not cabin, sorry, our good shed. So our battery's still working. That's a plus. So we're in here. And at this point, it's almost over. The third cell is on the generator. All we got to do is, I like this one because we're standing there. And if the lights start to go out, we know it's either the battery or the generator. And the game is nice enough to announce which one it is. It's like, oh, they've gotten the battery. And I don't even think I shot that shotgun, but like one time this game, it just annoys me. It was just something I was holding. But it's funny because I can hold 2 guns and teleport because I'm holding the guns and shooting them with different buttons and teleporting with just the left thumb. I just have to hold it there for a split second and then let go of it. That's how you do the thumb joystick thing for that. So it's actually a pretty simple process. I mean, if I can handle it, then I'm sure anybody can. And then I was like, wait a minute, I never opened up that. I remember trying to. So now it better open because I think I had like 1 bullet at that point or something. Yeah, I really did have like 1. So now I was like, oh no. And I was like, let's go back to, I don't remember what I was thinking. Like, go back to the shed and wait it out a minute because the battery's still on. At least I got us some ammo. And I said, let me use the ammo so I could do most of the shooting just so you could save because I've got more than you now since I went in there for that. I was like, just whack them when I need help. She's so cool. Yo. And also we could have coordinated a little better where we're both shooting because, when we're both shooting bullets, we're wasting bullets. Like, why are 2 of us shooting bullets at the same a zombie? That we should have been like, oh, you get the front ones, I get the back ones. Or like, you get the ones that show up to the left of the door and I get the right. I don't know. We could have figured it out. Or I could say, let me get 5, then you get 5. I don't even know. Something, though, where we weren't wasting. But we were just... At this point, the game was almost over. We're watching our watch, okay? So our watch... I start doing that run when it says about 95%. And when it says 95%, I'm like, oof, I'm out. But if the lights go out or something, I better go first look at the generator and then go look at that battery and fix whatever it is. So I was telling her, like when I'm watching you shooting the door, I'll be like, look down at our watch and see, because she's got the same watch as I do. I'm like, what's the percent? But yeah, my adrenaline's always up here because I know we got just a little bit left. And like, I don't want to run out of ammo. They're not doing good drops right now. Not that much, no ammo is coming out of them. I don't know why I put my little teleport dot. Oh yeah, it went on a break for a second. So I think I wanted to check the battery. No, I guess the battery was okay. Yeah, the lights are on. Oh, so we had like no ammo. So I was like, yeah, I was getting hit. I was like, now is the time to open up stuff. Dang. So I was like, watch my back. I'm trying to open. Oh yeah, sweet. Tons of ammo. And then I was like, you in here too? Because at this point, we don't need the research points anymore. We just need to live, which means run up that hill, which means 1 more wave of zombies, right? So, when I say right, like, if you were watching this, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you play Home Invasion, the other mode, and get your levels up so you can hold a bunch of ammo. It's so much more helpful. And know how to shoot, know how to everything. And yeah, I think my kids played Home Invasion like once. So she's on like level 4. And I'm on level 21, which is max. So, what was I thinking? It's like, come on. And I told her, just run. Only shoot the ones you have to, because more keep coming. So just try to run. And so, see, straight out that door from the cabin's front door, straight up, just straight. That is the get out place. So after you've done all 3 of those fuel cells and your thing has reached about 95, you run up that hill. And at this point, thank goodness it doesn't get you lost. I was like, let me look in there. And I was like, oh, they're so nice. It showed my house for a minute. I was like, oh, they were so nice to, because I stepped out of my little boundary, my little 3x3 area. But it's nice that they load you up with ammo right there. I will never not look in that crate now that I saw how much was in there. I don't have time to open the other ones. I'm just going to run. I'm just going to run. I don't care. And watch, there was probably a machine gun in there, but I don't have time for that. I know there's a big guy that's going to come out there right as I speak. But I know my kid's got the Uzi and's got us, and she could take it out in 2 seconds. So I'm just watching the small ones, trying to get her while she Uzis us out of the big one. Hashtag teamwork, yo. So, and it says you've got, oh, and after that last generator goes, you have, it'll even announce it to you. You have 5 minutes to make it to the clearing, 5 minutes. Oh yeah, no, I got it. So anything that holds you up is taking some of your minutes after that last generator goes. So when it says 95%, I start that run. And then all you got to do is make it in the center of there and boom, just there you go. And so the helicopter gets you, and then you end up back in the lobby, and it shows you your little perks, like how long it took, how many kills, what level you're on, all that good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Definitely play this game. It is a blast.